And here we go, a full send cap, getting it down at Boca. Welcome back, crew, to Boats vs. Haulover. Man and machine take on Mother Nature, typically down at Haulover Inlet, but today we're visiting Boca. And this, of course, is going to bring us to the first round of our competition. And here in the first round, the Boats are going to toss a Regal in the ring to try and do battle with Boca. But Boca's got some plans for that because Boca is absolutely firing today. So our crew is working their way out of the mouth of the inlet, and you can already see they are getting a lot of air under the hull of this vessel, and they're not really moving all that fast. But that's probably not a good thing either, because they're not getting the bow up, and they are about to roll into the washing machine that is going on right here outside the mouth of Boca. So Cap's kind of looking at this. I almost think Cap's kind of regretting this decision before he even really gets started, and he's thinking, what am I doing out here on a day like today? And right there, we're going to start taking some water over the bow as they're going to start to get into the whitewash out here, and boom, there we go. They wind up stuffing it. And man, Cap is getting absolutely worked on this one. Unfortunately for this crew, they wind up taking water over the bow, which is going to be the automatic loss for them in this round. And the Boats are going to go down 1-0 early, but I got a feeling this crew is not going to be the only one we see this happen to today. And this, of course, is going to give Boca Inlet the 1-0 edge as we move into the second round of our contest. And here in the second round, the Boats are going to toss a pro line in the ring to see if it can go ahead and get them on the board. And here we go. Cap is working his way out, has the bow up. We've even got somebody riding in the bow. Risky move on a rough day like today, but our crew, he's got the right pace. Just fast enough to keep that bow up, but not a crazy pace to send this crew flying all over the place, and they're going to make it out fairly easily on a rough day and take a win for the Boats here in the second round. And that will bring us to our third round. We are now tied at 1 apiece. And here in the third round, the Boats are going to toss a Midnight Express in the ring to see if they can go ahead and take the edge over Boca. But our crew's riding low. These Midnight Expresses, for whatever reason, when they're up on plane, that bow just wants to sit low, and it causes issues like that, where they wind up diving into waves and taking water over the bow. Our crew's going to continue on, but this is a rough day here at Boca, and they're in the middle of the washing machine, and again, that time they go under, and our crew winds up stuffing the bow as they're making their way into Boca Inlet. And here we go, and one more time for good measure, we're going to take some water over the bow, and this crew, unfortunately, because they stuffed it on one of those, is going to wind up taking a loss, and that's going to give Boca the 2-1 edge as we move into the fourth round of our contest. And of course, here in the fourth round, the Boats are going to toss a Boston Whaler into the ring, and it's going to be none other than the Blue Top Legend themselves, as she's going to start working her way toward the mouth of Boca Inlet. Here, she's kind of stopped, prepping and trying to decide her approach, as she's got some pretty stacked waves in front of her, a heavy following sea as she tries to come in. But right there, she picks her line, hits the throttle, and comes running in and makes easy work of Boca, taking a win for the Boats here in the fourth round. And that's going to bring us to our fifth and final round of our contest. We are now tied at 2 apiece. Who will take the win? Will it be the Boats or Boca? Let's find out, as the Boats are going to toss a Yellowfin in the ring to try and close it out. And our crew has the throttle opened up on this one, boat up on plane, bow staying high, and the ladies are even celebrating in the bow of the boat. They know they've got this one in the bag, and they're going to wind up taking a win for the Boats in this episode. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps down in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.